Press and record. Welcome back, everybody.
Got him!
Oh, that's how we're starting today. We just with Discord soundboards. Welcome back, everybody, to your daily TV static podcast. Karol, how you doing?
Pinchilling.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thanks. That's neat. I'm kidding.
How you doing?
I'm here. I'm vibing. Reflecting on, you yelling at me half the time, but it's great. It's fine. But that's how most friendships are, right? One friend is the dumbass, and then the other one yells at the dumbass. That's what our dynamic is.
I mean...
Am I wrong? Carol's like, there's nothing wrong with this statement.
It just depends on who's the dumbass in that day.
True. But, alright, 90% of the time, it's mainly me.
Speaking of relationships, tell me about your most recent one, Ronit. I think everybody would like to hear this.
Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Alright. Strap in, everybody. This gonna be... I wouldn't say too long. But, here's what happened to my most recent relationship. Alright, so let's jog all the way back to December. Okay? December, alright, let's paint a picture here. December 2023. Alright? I go out with some friends, and, my friends bring a couple of their friends, and this girl and I, we hit it off pretty well. Or so I thought. So, we're at the bar, this is a college bar, so, there isn't really much going on during, finals week, because everyone wants to bounce and go the fuck home. But let me tell you.
Want a break from the ads?
Really?
You sound like an ad.
Well, I'm telling you a story. You asked me about my relationship. I'm painting you a picture. I'm painting you a picture. What do you want from me? Anyway.
Are you advertising the bar?
Hey, look. Hey, yo, shout out to the bars at college. Yo, they one of the best. But, so we hit it off. I get her snap. I get her number. And we're essentially talking throughout all of winter break. Great.
Who the fuck uses Snapchat?
A lot of teenagers, and everyone between...
Why are you talking to teenagers?
Everyone from the age of 18 plus in college uses Snapchat to talk. You know what's the funny thing? Of all my relationships, all of them have been women that are older than me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've come to learn that most successful relationship usually has the woman confronting the man.
True.
And they're usually older.
True. But, alright, so all of winter break, I'm, we're texting back and forth, and, we have some ideas for dates and whatnot. I get back from winter break, classes start up, and, we go on a few dates. And so we go on a few dates, and let's put end of January. I was like, okay. We slept a few times together. We have some aligned interests, right? And we like each other. I'm like, all right, so why don't we make this...
Cougars?
Huh?
So you like cougars?
I mean, I see nothing wrong with that. Shout out to all the,
You know what? I had a conversation with Daniel about this.
What?
What is considered a cougar? What age?
Ooh, that's. I don't think it's age. Well, no, yes, age. I think it's if you had. Well, it depends if you already had or have had a kid, right? Like that's
Why
also.
does that matter?
I think that's also part of the equation. I'd say if
No,
you're.
because then you just call them MILFs.
Yeah, but that's like similar to cougar.
What? Does it mean that the son has to be near or around your age or older?
No. I'd say I think a good age for a cougar would probably be like late like mid 40s. I'd say
Okay.
like a MILF would probably be around mid 30s.
Okay. Back to your ex-girl.
Oh, yeah, back to that. God, such a lifetime ago. Back in Mayday. No. So yeah. So we essentially told our closest friends in January, like, oh yeah, we're seeing each other, and we want to pursue this. So we kind of make it a little official. This is, I think, the time that I told you about her, and I'm like, we went on a couple dates. We're going together. Carol had already prefaced beforehand, saying, "Don't fuck up." I didn't fuck up, to be fair. However, you did warn me about getting into this, and I probably should have listened to that warning, so I'm sorry.
What did he say? Did you hear him admit he was wrong?
You want to
Wow.
replay that moment? You want to go clip that moment for your,
No, because it's so fucking common. I don't need to.
True. Actually, I don't...
I could probably buy a new computer if I had a fucking $5 from every time I was right.
Oh, bro, I'd be rich.
Just from one person.
I know who you're talking about, by the way. Oh, anyways. So, in January, we make it official. Right? And, I meet her.
Season.
I meet her parents and whatnot. And so it's going really well, The relationship's going real well. We spend, like, a good chunk of the week together. She has work, I'm in school. So, outside of that, like, she'll come over for a good chunk of the week and, we'll spend time together. And it was going really well. Now, everything turns literally for the worst. So, unbeknownst to me, because I'm a fool, I don't see the signs of
Do we tell him?
her going out with her friends. I'm okay with that. You're going out with your friends. Oh, you're going out with your friends to the bar. Okay. Be safe. Do you need me to come pick you up? No? Okay, alright. Where you headed? Are you going back home? Are you sure? Yeah. These are probably things I should have picked up on. But I didn't. So, my fault there. I'll take blame where I can, where it's correct. I'll take the blame for it. And so, essentially, what I thought was a good relationship, and, January, February, March, and what I thought April was a good relationship. So apparently I got cheated.
Not once. Not twice.
At least twice. It's at least twice. So I graduate late April, and this is early May. That was like the first, second week of May. We've also like never had a fight before, which is interesting. Now that I'm looking back at it. But essentially, we she comes over. So she goes out again Friday night with one of my best friends, and you know, my best friend Ishi and her. You know, do we just name drop people? I think we're just gonna name drop people.
You already fucking did, so.
True. We'll leave the X anonymous. How about that? That's fine.
We had a conversation about this already in a previous podcast where we also name dropped Ishi.
Oh, true. That's Ishi. Anyways, so my ex and my friend Ishi go out. And, you know, and this is... So they go out Friday night. I go out with a couple of my coworkers Saturday night because it wasn't it was one of my coworkers' last days. So you know, from our managing staff and a couple of our friends from work, whoever we were friends with, we invited, and you know they all came out and whatnot. So we all went out. So Friday night she goes out. Saturday night I go out. Sunday she comes over. We're supposed to take my graduation pictures that day. It was a great day, beautiful day. Sun was out. You know, I freshly shaved my face. I was looking clean. Spick span. I was looking radiant. For this day to just go to shit. So she comes over. And within 10 minutes of her showing up, I have her leave. Because she told me she cheated on me. Now, what did she do? Carol, would you like to tell the class what she did?
Nope. Not my relationship. Not my circus. Not my monkeys.
Fine. She essentially, she basically fucked a guy for a vape in his car. One, why would you ever do that if you're in a committed relationship? Two,
How low can you go?
literally. The other part of that is she never got the vape. Well, a second. The third thing is I was worth less than a vape. Like, really? That's what relationships now come to? Materialistic things? That's fucked. So I learned about this on that Sunday. And then I call my friend Ishi. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me about this? And then Ishi proceeds to tell me that my ex, this wasn't the first time that she's done this. The first time she'd done something like this was in the beginning of April with some other dude. She went to his place for the night. You know, Carol, give me some insight here. If I was in a relationship, right, and you're best friends with the person I'm dating, and that person cheated on me, would you let me know?
I mean, if I had a child who cheated on another child, I would let that child know, so... The answer is yes, Ronit.
No, I know. I understood that. You tell me straight to my face. Like, oh yeah, by the way, this happened.
Oh yeah, and I'd fucking have pictures for you too.
Bro, picture, video, the whole 9 yards. You'd do some detective API shit.
I'd fucking have his name, the address, what they were doing, where they went, what they ate.
His social security number.
Their fucking credit card.
Their wife's information. No.
100%.
Right? But that's what a friend would do. A friend would tell you exactly everything when that happens.
It happens, yeah.
So, Ishi, when you stumble across this, just know I'm upset, but we'll work this out.
Like, if my own child cheated on your child, I'd tell your child.
Oh, 100%. If my child ever cheats, I'm going to punt that child to the moon and disown.
Like, my mom, whenever I was in a relationship and then I get out of a relationship and I bring a new boy around, I never told her, right? Like, if I was dating somebody new, I'd just bring a new guy around and she'd ask me before she said anything. And she'd be like, hey, what happened to this person? I'd be like, oh, this happened. She'd be like, okay, as long as you know, you're not too timing.
Dude, yeah, right? Yeah,
I don't give a fuck how quickly you move on. Just don't date two people at a time.
Yeah, I know. I've learned the hard way. I've learned that lesson the hard way.
Yeah, you never want to try to juggle two people.
It's one, mentally taxing, but two, your friends will always rat you out. No matter how hush hush, they will always rat you out.
Like, would you want to be friends with somebody who hides it?
Hell no.
Or would you want to be friends with somebody who intentionally cheats?
I could never.
Like, accidentally. There is no accidental.
What? You were walking, you tripped, fell right inside, like... What?
How'd your clothes magically get on the floor? Say what?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Just, emotionally, how do you recover from that? Like, I think there's three justified ways about ever, like, showing emotions when it comes to, someone cheating. Like, sure, you can be full of emotion, be like, why? You have every reason to be angry. Or you can just have that look of disappointment. Of just, really? Really? And I think the look of disappointment is arguably the worst. Because it's all like, now you make them question, what about all these happy times? What about all these things I did for you? What about all these things you've done for me? Everything that we've done to build this thing, did that not once occur to you? And then once they start to replay those moments, they're like, fuck. I think that's the worst part. You ever have a similar experience, Carol?
Honestly, I don't know how to explain it. Like, my friendships are weird.
How so? I like how you say you can't explain it, and I ask you to explain.
I just can't. Like, what do you want? What would you like me to explain? Like, ask a question and I'll do my best. Like, give me a specific question and I'll answer that question.
You've never been cheated on, have you?
I have.
Oh, how did you take that personally?
Okay, bye. What?
Yeah.
Dude, like, if I'm in high school, right? And this was what, maybe, I think one of the earliest ones I remember was grade 9. And I had a really big crush on this dude. We were in fucking gym class together. And MSN was still a thing back in the day. And the way he fucking broke up with me was telling me that, oh yeah, I totally forgot about you. Like, I completely forgot you existed. And I started talking to this one girl as we were going home from school. Like, I forgot about you until you showed up and said hi. And I was just like, oh, thanks. And then he's just like, yeah, I think I'm breaking up with you. And I'm like, are you breaking up with me? And he's just like, no. So I was like, what the fuck? But after that day, I was just like, okay, I'm just not gonna fucking talk to you. Like, we're done. After that, after you told me that, yeah, I didn't exist, we're done.
Right.
And then shortly after that, I ended up dating the overgrad.
Uh-huh. Who?
The overgraduate. I was in grade 9, he would have been in grade 13. If grade 13 existed.
Oh, so illegal.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's still high school.
Oh, did he not? What? No, well, I mean, if he's over 18, then you're not. He's illegal.
I mean, my mom knew.
Okay, but like...
Okay, I was 16 dating a dude that was 21.
I don't know, man.
That's another one.
It's a very, like... I wouldn't say touchy thing.
This was the same guy who told me one day that I was the girl of his dreams, and then another day fucking told me that, oh no, you're just a girl that reminds me of a girl in my dreams. And I'm like, oh, thanks, asshole.
Bro, I would drop kick that guy so fast. You know how hurtful that statement is? You're something a part of my dream. What the fuck you mean, part of your dream?
He's just like, no, not a part of your dreams. You just remind me of the girl that is in my dreams. Like, he thought I was the girl of his dreams. No, I'm just like the girl of his dreams, but not actually that girl of his dreams.
Yeah, that's fucked on all different cylinders.
It's so fucking funny because this same guy, I remember actually, this is what drove me really bad mentally when it came to relationships. I think a lot of my abandonment issues came from this guy.
Oh no, Carol! No! Oh, no. Carol's opening up, guys! Oh, I'm cracking a tear! I'm so sorry!
Fuck up. If you hear my voice cracking, it is what it is.
What? You feel sad?
You have abandonment issues, Carol!
I do! It's surprising.
No wonder you won't leave me alone for 5 minutes. Oh.
Emotional damage.
Nah. If anything, Carol consistently bugs me, and I consistently bug Carol when she's at work. It's so funny.
No,
like,
but like I have the type of abandonment issues where it's like if we're in a fight and then you say you're going and then you don't tell me you're just going for a walk and then coming back within like an hour or 30 minutes, I'm just gonna assume you're leaving me forever. And it's just like the door is closed, that's done. And then you just come back whenever you choose to. That's how my abandonment issues are. Because I'm very, very used to being kept in the dark. Like, throughout some of my relationships, I was kept in the dark 80% of the time.
oh, Hundo P.
Yeah.
P. I know exactly
Like-
what that feels like.
So that abandonment issue, I think one of the biggest things I remember was it wasn't really a date. We wanted to go hang out with a bunch of friends at Pacific Mall, which is the biggest Asian mall that gets raided almost every week.
Shout out
Anyway,
to my Raiders.
yeah, there's an arcade on the second floor, and there used to be a machine. There used to be a ITG and a DDR machine. So an ITG is In the Groove, and then the DDR machine is Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance, revolution, get ready. Sorry.
I'm good. I'm one of those people that show up with like fucking protein shake, water, in shorts, extra shirt, towel. Like I'm one of those tryhards. Like I had to change the shoes, everything. Baby powder if I wanted to play in my socks so it didn't get like sticky. You know, like powder to like Windex, wipe off the thing so it didn't get like too slippery. I was that kid, and so was he, and so were like a bunch of my friends. So this one day we decided to go. Taken how I ended up fucking crying at the bus stop for like 2.5, 3 hours because he wouldn't let me fucking go after he fucked up. He's like, I'm not gonna let you go home until you stop crying.
That's fucked. I would have just left.
So basically, we showed up at Pacific Mall at maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Everyone's hanging out there, right? And we're maybe like 30, 45 minutes into like our session, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go get some snacks and some bubble tea." And I was like, "Okay, great." He doesn't come back for like 5, 6 fucking hours. And then I ask all my friends where he is because he's not fucking responding or picking up his phone. And my friends, who are also his friends, were like, oh yeah, the girl he has a crush on, the girl he likes, is here.
Oh.
I'm
Excuse the fuck
dating
me?
him. What do you fucking mean?
Excuse the fuck me? What do you mean the girl he has a crush on? That should be me!
Yeah? So after he comes back,
Carol?
these people, like, I'm sorry I didn't text you, I didn't reply. Like, bitch, we showed up here together. I'm fucking going home. Like, what the fuck? It's closing, dude.
Yeah, I would have left, dog. I would have left ASAP Rocky. I don't know why you stayed an extra few hours. I would have just dumped that guy and left.
Because like, my friends were still there, right? Like, I was enjoying my time with my friends, so I ended up staying for my friends rather than that guy.
Man,
And
yeah.
speaking of that guy, we go further into the relationship, and as you know, like, yeah, it was a very traumatic relationship. It was very mentally exhausting, very mentally abusive. It was like, oh, if you can't show up, I'm not gonna be here. Oh, if you don't come over, I'm not gonna be here. Oh, you did this, so you need to apologize. Oh, this happened, so you need to apologize. Like, everything was my fucking fault. And it got to the point where he did not like coming over to my house because he didn't like that my parents were around. Your parents were around all the time too. And then it got to the point where his mom had cancer, and I was the only one visiting her at the hospital. And then I asked him to come visit her with me, and he didn't show up at the hospital, so I visited her alone. And then I went home, and he's like, I don't want to go fucking see her. And then we broke up. And then the next fucking day, he calls me back, and he's like, I don't want to break up with you. What?
Yeah, no, once you say those words, well, see, I think in a relationship, once you have doubt and it starts to eat away at you, you need to have that sit-down conversation. If you don't have that sit-down conversation, that shit's over.
No, but you don't understand. Like, I've had those sit-down conversations. I always sit down and beg to save a relationship before I'm fully and finally checked out of it and no longer want to put more effort into it.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it takes so fucking much.
Oh, 100%. I mean, you're spending all this time, money, energy into someone who you think you're going to be with just for it to all just slip away.
Okay, hold on. Get this. It gets spicier. So this same guy, right?
Oh,
we
no.
break up. I break up with him. Okay? I finally break up with him. And then 3 weeks after, I think it was 3 weeks, whatever, he shows up to my fucking house in a suit with flowers and a teddy bear, and he's asking my mom for permission for my hand in marriage.
Wait. He's asking your mom for their blessings.
To marry me. And I'm sitting next to my mom. So I'm not I see that and he starts asking that, so I get up and I sit next to him, and I'm signaling to my mom like, say no, don't say fucking no. And my mom's just like, it's Carol's choice. It's whatever she wants to do. And I looked at him, I'm like, look, we broke up. I'm not interested in marrying you.
True.
Like, bro, you know how Filipinos have their 18th birthday and we have a debut? Like that big party, like there's quinceañera, sweet 16, we have 18th, right?
Right.
You know how they usually have like a partner or an escort that they have like with them to show them off?
Right.
I picked him. You know what his question was? Why does it have to be me? Why couldn't you pick somebody else? Well, idiot, you're dating me. Why wouldn't it be you?
See this it's shit like this that pisses me off, because like some people are so dumb or so fucking clueless. Like, what do you mean? It's my day to show off myself, but it's also a day for you to say, yeah, that's my partner, that's my person, I'm proud of them. Like,
Oh yeah.
the fuck?
Oh yeah.
That shit pisses me the fuck off so much.
Like, I had options, my guy. Like, so Filipino parties, Filipino 18th, we have 18 candles, a bunch of 18 girls that are, like, super close to you, and then 18 roses, which is a bunch of guys who are super close to you. Easily could have picked anybody, and I even have friends coming from the US. Like, I had 600, 700 people at that birthday party. Easily could have picked anybody else, and I chose this person for them
What the
to only
fuck was
say
my
that
invite?
like, we didn't know each other. We did, but we weren't that close.
Where the fuck was my invite, huh?
Anyway, that was also the same year I met Alex.
Alex? What did Carol do to you? Tell the class.
What did I do to you when I was 18? You?
Anyways. But that's crazy though. Like, one guy that you chose and you have all this trauma with. Oh, dude, that shit pisses me the fuck off.
It's also extremely funny because I had an option between dating him and dating another dude who was much more successful. The only issue was he was moving to Alberta, but he's come back. And then now he's got a girl. I think he's got a kid. He got into a car accident, and I'm glad he's still okay. And we still keep in touch once in a while. But yeah, I had an option to date that guy. And you know what's funny? The guy, that guy who was complaining about being at my 18th birthday and being my partner, messaged me not that long ago. I think maybe a pregnancy ago, like 10 months, 9 months ago, saying, hey, I hope you've been doing really well. I hope that we can catch up. I have some things I need to get off my chest. And then he signed it on Facebook. Like a Facebook message.
Did you tell me about this? I feel like we've talked about this like what you're bringing up. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, when it happened.
Yeah, see, that was a pregnancy ago. Oh shit, I don't know.
Yeah, it's that same person.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't respond. I'm like, not my problem.
Oh yeah, no, I read it and I just didn't respond.
You just left him on red?
Oh, fuck. What? I'm not gonna respond to somebody who
Who didn't respect you at all, period.
Exactly. Like, I begged, man. I begged. I remember I cried. I would fucking cry.
Dude, Carol ugly cries. It's bad.
Oh, I do fucking ugly cry. It's actually so bad.
Bro, she won't even have makeup on, and you'll look at her when she ugly cries, like, where did this makeup come from?
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Nobody will ever actually see me ugly cry outside of my inside circle.
Hi, how you doing?
I don't think you've seen me ugly cry yet.
No. But
you've seen me cry, but not like ugly cry.
No, you've ugly cried. I haven't seen it, but it was very audible.
When was that?
This is
fuck? That's so far in between.
it was a long time ago. I think this is when we first actually started to hang out.
But yeah, I have abandonment issues.
That's crazy.
I also have trust issues.
Oh yeah.
But that's not because I guess it is kind of relationships, I would say.
I mean,
another person in high school.
Because I was gonna say, what are you counting as the relationship, right? Like
Anything longer than 6 months.
Now, are we talking about a partner, or are we just talking about, because relationship could also be like, oh, this is my friendship. Right?
No, like exclusive boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend.
And everything in between.
It and it. Yeah.
God damn it. Way to piss everybody off, Carol. But yeah, no.
Listen, my first girlfriend was at 13. It was my high school principal's daughter's best friend. Sorry, not my high school, my elementary school's daughter's best friend, because I played for their baseball team.
Yeah, Carol's hopping from giving dick to receiving dick.
I can still give dick, just Alex won't let me near or around his butt.
Alex, here's your one chance to blink once if you're safe, blink twice if you need help.
He's blinking. He's spam blinking.
I'm on my way, buddy. I'm on my way. I'm taking the next flight over.
Listen, sometimes he sleeps so deep that I can just pick at the pimples on his back and he doesn't wake up. He doesn't know that I could easily just my tongue down the crack. And now he's not gonna sleep.
Alex is like, I'm not going to bed tonight. He's gonna be rocking back and forth like, don't come near me, you vile witch.
Yeah, it's funny because Alex and I went on friend dates when we were growing up. They weren't like actual dates because we didn't say we were dating. But we would go out, we'd watch movies together, we'd go for food.
You do all the coupley shit.
Yeah, we do all the coupley shits as friends. But we never did like we never held hands, we never cuddled. We never like kissed. We never did any of that stuff cuz again, I was his camp counselor and I still wanted to win his mother's approval because like I'm not going to get reported to the cops.
Sorry, I had some stuck in my throat there. Sorry.
But anyways, it's funny because I'm coming to learn that a lot of his family members, all of them started fucking going after the person that they're married to now when they were 14.
Does that not raise a concern? Not even a little bit?
I mean, back in the day, they used to get married at 14, 16 because the lifespan wasn't as long as they expected it to be, right?
Oh, bro, my grandfather got married when he was, like, I think he was still in high school. To my
Okay,
grandmother.
but your grandfather also has a dozen children.
No. He's got my dad, my dad's brother, my dad's sister, my dad's other sister. He's got 4.
So who's the one that has fucking 17 kids?
That's my mom's dad's parents.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Alex, this year, is going to be the same age that his mom was when his mom had given birth to him. And then in 2 years, I will be the same age his dad was.
That's crazy.
But if you look at it for me...
You're ancient.
My mom... Yeah, dude. I was born when my mom was 38.
God, you're fucking old.
And my dad was 34.
Hey, yo. Just to make sure, you'll still be around when the dinosaurs come back, right?
Bitch, the dinosaurs never left.
True. How's your cousin, the big T-Rex? Is he still doing well? Is he still kicking it?
I don't know, I'd ask your fucking mom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Try to fight me. Old timer kid came up with shit.
No, I was gonna say something really questionable, but then I remembered we're recording.
Oh god. Hey. There's a PG channel. The fuck you mean questionable?
Man, everything has been so weird. Like, relationships in general are weird.
Bro, I think the longest relationship I've ever had was, what, 2.5 years? But even then, I royally fucked up that one. You know about it. I told you about this.
Yeah.
Oh,
The longest relationship I had was 6 years, almost 7, and we were engaged for a year.
yeah, until he decided to fuck off into nowhere.
I left the relationship because I felt like throughout the relationship, a lot of my needs were not being met.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Not even like my physical needs. It was more like my mental needs.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like as much as this person, I really had a good relationship with this person. It just sucks that it kind of got to the point where I've realized that I can be treated so much better. I can get everything that this person is giving me and so much more and not have to beg, fucking fight for it every single day, basically.
Right, right.
Right? Like, I had somebody tell me that when that relationship had ended, it was like, I'm no longer going to have to worry about being mansplained about everything.
I don't like that term.
Mansplaining.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, that term is so, like, it's so weird.
Is it?
Because, like, oh my god, I had one relationship, it was about a year and a half, where this person, like, every time that I knew something and I tried to explain it, they would just say, "Stop mansplaining to me." I'm like, "But you don't know what it is. I'm just trying to help you understand what it is." She's like, I'm like,
No, the man, yeah, no. The mansplaining I'm explaining is this guy is literally trying to explain something that I was already explaining and no. Like, over me.
I understand you know the topic.
Yeah.
Great. However, if I have more knowledge of that topic and I can give you evidence of like why my claims are better or why something is done a specific way that you may not agree with, I can explain that to you. But it's based off of research done and stuff that I've. And I hate the fact it's like, oh, stop mansplaining this. We'll learn it myself. Or like, I already know what this is. I don't know why you mansplaining this. I'm like, no, I'm trying to help you better understand something because you are actually incorrect.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. There's so much. Like, I didn't feel like I was a priority.
Ooh, that one cuts deep. That one cuts deep.
It was more so that my needs in itself were not a priority.
I think I hate that.
It's like we gave it a try where one of our friends had told us to write a pros and cons list and we said yeah, okay, and then there was a point where the conversation led to that person being like, this is not going to be like useful, like what are we really going to put for pros and cons of being in a relationship and not being in a relationship? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
there's
are you kidding
so
me?
there's so many pros of being in a relationship, but there are so many cons as well because it's all the risks, right?
Yeah.
And but then you take it a step further. It's based off of the knowledge that you know now, and stuff. Say you want to be with this person later. Stuff down the line where you have doubts.
I think one of the ones that put the biggest doubt in my needs that are ever going to be met was that when we started putting those pros and cons list, there was the topic where sex was important and specific things for sex was important. Which, okay, I understand because I'm the same way. As much as I like it, I get how important it can be to some people, but if you're going to base fixing a relationship on just physical touch like that, it's not going to fix the underlying issues. Like, one of the underlying issues that I never got an apology for until I basically begged for an apology was I needed to get my medicine, and it was maybe like a 15-minute drive. Realistically, I could have taken the bus, but I guess I didn't. And this person can drive. And they're
Right.
like, "Oh, I'm too tired right now. Like, I don't want to go drive. It's 15 minutes." And then fucking not even 30 minutes later, this guy's just like, "Hey, do you want to go for a 2-hour drive? I'm gonna go pick up the vape." A vape. A fucking vape.
Dude, this is what, like my story earlier. I was worth literally less than a vape. And in this scenario, you are being worth less than a vape.
A fucking vape. My health was worth less than a vape.
Hey, no, free.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love the fact that this person fucking brought me a hot water in the morning because they know I'd excessively smoke bong hits, and there would be a high chance where I'm drowning in my phlegm if I get up. But at the same time, I wouldn't be drowning in my phlegm if I fucking had my meds.
Speaking of which, you take your medicine today?
Pardon?
Did you take your medicine today?
It's twice every morning and twice at night, motherfucker.
Nice.
Yeah, it's stupid, but like another time was I was the one to be blamed because I had decided to lie down for a few minutes because I was tired and we were baking cakes for their niece and nephew.
We talked
And it
about
was
this one.
my fault that the cakes had decided to stick to the fucking pan because this person didn't fucking prime or butter the pan and had blamed me for not telling them how to bake or prime or butter or that it needed to be butter or pan. Like,
That's low. That's a whole different level of low. See, the thing is, when it comes to baking
this
stuff,
person is 7 years older than me.
yeah, no, fuck them. Honestly, literally,
And
call it a day.
I missed my best friend's wedding because of that relationship.
Oh, dude, I would drop everything for my best friend's wedding. You fucking kidding
Oh
me?
yeah, no, it's not even like that. I had this conversation with my best friend, basically. We're friends again now, and we've had like a talk about missing the wedding and whatever. But I remember her telling me that if I talked bad, or if I said anything, or badmouthed, or said anything at all about the person that I was just with in a relationship, that she so badly did not want me to leave at the time, that I would not be invited to the wedding. So I did none of that, and I still did not get my invite back to the wedding when I was one of her bridesmaids. And then
That's
she goes to tell me 2 years later, she's like, I wasn't in a good mental spot. And I'm like, I understand that. It just kind of sucks that that's how everything went, you know?
yeah.
Like, I don't blame any of it on her. I blame most of it on our relationship because why are my friends being dragged into this relationship? Like, why are my friends telling me that these are what you're saying?
Yeah, dude, that shit's painful because of
Mind you, I've already tried to break up with, like, I've tried to end the engagement with this dude like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months before it came to my friends' attention.
yeah, yeah. See, at that point, I'd go ballistic. And I'm
And
normally
they even, yeah, like, and it was even a mutual agreement that we're like, yeah, I think we're done. And it even got to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I think me and this person, the person I'm with now, we're gonna try for a relationship, kind of thing.
right.
Like it was really weird.
It, and that's what I hate about relationships. Is like, it can just turn in an instant, and you can't even tell. It's just painful sometimes to just like watch some of your like best friends in pain. I'm like, why can't you just leave it? It's like, I can't. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't? Just leave. And it's like
Sometimes leaving a relationship is so hard because you're so used to that chaos and that trauma that once you lose that person, you're like half of you is lost.
yeah.
Like, I know a lot of women, they lose themselves in a relationship because they always prioritize the guy.
It's
It's sad.
it's very sad. It's like
Like,
that's why I have no words. I'm just like I would
it's
just be
okay, so
devastated.
the relationship I had before this one, we were together for maybe like a year and a half, maybe 2. I'm not too sure, but uh I think this guy was a compulsive liar.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was a compulsive liar. He was a I'm gonna just say it, quote unquote, starving artist, digital artist, whatever. And he said he had a job, but I've never seen him work. And then one day he's like, "Oh, I have a commission piece for $15,000 and I'll give you the money because I've been covering for everything for like the past year and a half." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Never happened.
It's it's just yeah. Just yeah. Like what else am I supposed to say, man? It's relationships are just sometimes
Mind you, this guy wore more makeup than I did too, so.
fake. Trying to
Like,
cut.
the guy had Sharpie eyebrows.
Ooh, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Dude, are you filling your eyebrows?
Depends on the day. If I'm, like, actually going out and putting makeup on, I'll fill in my eyebrows.
Yeah, I've gotten ever since I came back to California. Like every time I go out, like, and I'm like with friends. Um, and, you know, and I think this as a compliment, but also it's also like kind of creepy sometimes. People will just like stare at me and they'll point at me, right?
You have nice eyebrows.
Yeah,
You also have nice eyelashes. Well, I think most guys have nice
most guys have nice eyelashes. Only like
Bullshit.
I'd say like a good chunk of men have good eyebrows. I fall into that category, unfortunately.
No,
And so like
you know who has really fucking nice eyebrows? Alex.
Alex got some. His look pretty crisp.
Yeah, like, he doesn't do anything to them. They're just naturally nice, which is bullshit.
For me, every once in a while, I'll take like a tether, and I'll go right in the middle of, right in the middle of my right in between, so I don't have a fucking unibrow.
Alex gets a unibrow sometimes too. He asks me to shave it.
Don't shave. Use
Unibrow?
use like a tether or something to like
A thread?
thread. When I say tether, got it. So used to saying
It's
tether.
funny, when I used to live at the apartment, I remember the girls, the 2 lesbians that used to live with us.
Mm.
They plucked his eyebrows. And he was like in so much pain. He was like, "Ow!" Like, his whole face was red.
Dude, it's crazy now that like nowadays you can just use like laser just to get rid of hair permanently.
Yeah, not permanently. It's not permanent unless you like kill your fucking follicle.
No, there are some like some of these new ones where it's like you do it for a while, like a couple weeks, and it's like that's it. The follicle's just gone.
That doesn't seem healthy because how are you gonna sweat, bro?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
But it would be nice, at least in my case, because I'm one big monkey looking ass motherfucker. To like get some of this hair like kind of trimmed down.
You know, you know what I just remembered?
What?
Relationships when I was still working with Ryan.
Oh, what? 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 You want to give the
There
people?
was
You want to give the people
there was-
context?
there was a good guy Gary,
Okay.
and then it got to the point where he was dating Victa Ann, and Victa Ann would come, like, we were ended up becoming friends, and she'd ask me for relationship advice and shit like that, and then I don't know, man, like, that shit was weird. But he came to visit me here in Canada. Good guy Gary. That's weird. Yeah, and we weren't like together, and then he went back and started dating Victor, and like I don't know what the fuck happened. And then I went to Florida for like a week with Daniel, and he wanted to meet up, and like no.
Just the hood.
And then the gatekeeper Fabby. Do we all remember that?
Oh, those are some suppressed memories. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Those are some
Fabby.
suppressed memories you're bringing out, dog.
Yeah, man.
I'd say.
I think I still have Sir Ches and Jeffrey in the Discord. I'm not too sure. I know Westrice is Molly. They were together at the time, and then Westrice and Molly broke up, and then I think Westrice is with somebody else now. Not too sure. And then there's I never dated him, but that's a friend that we still keep in touch with.
We should get West Rice up in here one day.
I should ask him to 1v1 you in a collie. $100 to the winner.
He'd win he'd win in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's his champ.
Exactly. You think okay, just because I know how to play a champ doesn't mean I mastered it. The only champion I've ever mastered is Udyr.
If I can somehow get Jared's contact information, Anibot, I'd be so down to get you to 1v1 Anibot with your GP.
Oh, bro, you hate that matchup so much.
I know, and I want to see how he would do with it.
Because I utterly shit on people with GP. Good times, good times.
It's a very, 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 very annoying matchup.
It's Annie favored unless it's a good GP.
For those who are wondering what we are talking about, we're talking about League of Legends.
Or as I like to call it, League of Legos or League of Degenerates.
The game that is supposedly free.
But it's literally fucking...
not free.
You pay for skins.
And they don't add anything. They don't add any stats or any bonuses to your gameplay.
All it does is make you look pretty or make you look cool. If anything, it makes you look pretty fucking stupid.
Pretty skin. Okay. That whole Ari, there's a champion called Ari, and there's a player called Faker, and he's probably the best League of Legends player out in the world, and they made a character skin for his champion Ari, and they made that bitch cost $500, and it's funny because he doesn't own it, and he doesn't use it.
Shout out.
Make a skin for the fucking guy who doesn't ever use a skin.
Bro, literally. I think there's only one time he's ever used a skin. I think there's only one.
That's my relationship with League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends has me since 2009, and it's had me by the throat ever since. I was 7 when that game came out.
League of Legos has had me by the throat since 2008, when Trindamere and Rise decided to showcase their game at a bowling alley.
Good times, good times.
Wild.
That's crazy. You used to work for Riot. That's crazy.
Worked for Triggs and Miss Pudding.
Bro,
Fuck Riot.
I'm pretty sure you can still get your job back at Riot.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No.
But why not?
No.
But I want my Riot ward.
No.
Please?
You don't even meet the parameters for a Riot word.
I know a Rioter!
That doesn't mean shit.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
No. Go message August on TikTok. Every single day for a Riot word, I dare you.
I don't use TikTok.
That's a lie.
I don't.
He uses Snapchat, but not TikTok. What is this?
What? Fuck TikTok. Fuck the TikToks, okay? Shit is useless. The fuck you mean, dog? Anyways.
Bro, I'm watching the episode that Alex is watching, and I just managed to turn my head, and there's two guys in a sauna, and one of them's just rubbing his fucking dick on the TV show.
It's woke.
And Alex says it's woke. I'm done with woke culture. I want out. Put me to sleep.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
That's all I gotta say to that. Actually, where's my...
And look how dark she is.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a Stephen Hawking on this one, and I'm gonna just,
Oh my god.
How black is black paint?
God. Anyways,
What
relationship...
Alex said?
What?
How black is black paint?
How black is black paint?
It depends. Are we buying the blackest black, or are we buying blackest black 2.0?
I don't know what to say to it.
I don't know, but this is his relationship with TV shows. He'll watch a TV show that he enjoys very, very much over and over and over again until the new season drops. Or he'll watch another TV show that already has the full fucking series out and watch that from start to finish. And then watch Cars.
Yes.
Just a yes in the background.
I'm just reading some daily news.
Oh yeah?
United States government mistakenly transferred $239 million to the Taliban. How the fuck do you do
How
that?
the fuck do you accidentally transfer?
How the fuck do you accidentally transfer almost $240 million to the Taliban? What? What the fuck?
I'm confused.
Well, welcome to government, I guess, where my government's complete shit. That's literally my government.
funny.
That is literally my government.
I was gonna say that's the Taliban with the money. Get it out of there. Just imagine, just a fucking animation. Just let the animation play in your head with this as the sound.
Oh I want to kill myself. Jesus Christ.
Say that!
In game.
Criminal offensive side eye.
In game, guys, in game. Not IRL. In game. Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Gonna cancel.
We've been canceled. We've been canceled since day one. Anyways.
Did I get you?
No, you didn't get me with the knocking.
Damn.
I heard that shit from a mile away.
Want a break from the ads?
No, I want to break my
You
fucking
can set up when
kneecaps.
the ads play.
Huh?
You know you can set up when the ads play on our YouTube videos because they're so fucking long.
Bro, fucking let YouTube decide that shit.
Oh no.
That's why you have ad block.
Back to relationships.
Oh god, how long were we on a tangent? Jesus Christ.
Fuck, I don't know. How long is your recording? Is it even still going?
Oh, it's been going. It's at an hour and 4.
Nice.
Nice.
So, talk about relationships, and not just like exclusive or significant others or monogamous, polyamorous, whatever the fuck you guys want to call it nowadays. Fuck. Friendships with colleagues.
I'm still pretty good friends with a couple of my friends from work, but dude, I'll let you know, my pool recently of friends has gone down significantly.
Yeah, as you get older, they go down significantly.
I think, like, if I can get work in Toronto. Honestly, I don't mind just having you and Alex as my only friends.
You said you're starting an OnlyDance?
I'm doing it only, dads, guys. Like if I
No,
can...
because you'd have me, you'd have Daniel, you'd have Alex.
Okay, but I'm not as close to Daniel as I am close to you and Alex.
Yeah, but that's because Alex by proxy is annoyed by me all the time, because I bring him all the time, right?
Yeah. But that's what I'm
And
saying.
Daniel.
Sure. We have a picture, me, Carol, Alex, and Daniel. I won't show it, but it's essentially, if we were to ever make music, it would be our album cover. You know which one I'm talking about, right, Carol?
We knit fast, die warm. Knitters for life.
T, guys, there's a T.
What did he say?
T.
There's a T!
I know
you didn't get me.
You sure? You sure? Oh, there goes Carol, guys.
What?
Quack.
What?
Quack.
This
But,
is the part where the ADHD hits really hard and we're trying to figure out what the fuck we want to talk about. We really don't want to talk about what we think we want to talk about.
Those are for after hour thoughts.
Hey, yo!
Anyways. But I think, yeah, no,
You want to speak after our thoughts? You want to know what my relationship has been with books?
bro,
Very good.
Yeah, let me tell you guys. Bro, Carol and these books, if you see pink anywhere in Carol's books, it's smut. It's things she wants Alex to do to her.
No. Okay, out of the books that I've been reading, I've read you some excerpts already, right? Okay, so as I've gotten the third book of the series, the book series is the Zodiac Killers, so the third book is called Aquarius. I'm not even past chapter 5 yet, okay? I'm just beginning chapter 5. And you want to know how chapter 4 ended?
With sex across the board.
Yep.
God damn.
Let me just read you a small piece, okay?
Oh no.
Who was that on the phone? Oh, here, take a look. He had always been open with her about his issues with his mother, and she had been the most understanding. Wow, she looks happy. How nice of her to send you a photo. She undid her top and her breasts spilled out, bouncing in front of him like temptation.
Titties galore.
Do you want me to continue?
It's just titties galore.
No, it gets worse.
Oh no.
This is the worst it's actually ever been in any of the books I've read.
Oh no.
Yeah, you should have seen my reaction. I pinked tabbed it so quickly, and I made 3 people at my work read it, and they were just giggling. And they're like, bro, this is porn. I'm like, I know.
You can't say that.
It's corn.
It's for the corn hop. The corn hop.
So he took one in his hand and slowly leaned in to take a nipple between his lips. He kneaded her flesh with his fingers as he pressed his body against hers. He closed his eyes, grinding his hard into her stroking hand. She undid his pants and took out his, caressing his hot flesh. Slipped his hand between her legs and found her wet and ready. Then pushed her gown up over her waist and moved on top of her, nestling his between her legs. He pushed himself into her slick channel hard and fast and closed his eyes, thinking of all the times his mother had humiliated him in front of her other boyfriends.
Wait, so is he fucking his mother?
His mother!
Not his stepmom. His mother.
Mother! As the memories played through his head, he thrusted harder, punishing Lydia's until he came inside of her.
So he's fucking his own mother.
No, he's
Oh.
fucking a girl named Lydia, imagining he's fucking his mom.
Oh.
He's reminiscing and thinking about all the angry times he had.
Jesus Christ. Hell no. That's literally straight for Cornhub.
Talking about relationships, this one's a very fucked up one. This guy's definitely a mama's boy.
Oh, Hundo P. Yeah, just no words for that.
Your relationship with your mom.
My mom is great. I like my mom. But I would never be that. No. My mother scares me.
You know what's wild and baffling to me?
Please, share with the class, Carol.
That there are people who would like to do their own moms.
In Alabama, incest
And
is
or
wincest.
dad.
What? What? Huh?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time here!
Oh.
Oh, fuck! I'm gonna start utilizing that button. Anytime something is not right.
No, didn't you know? Didn't you get the memo?
A message from the government of Canada.
Oh my.
Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to leave off the episode. That's some food for thought. Just
See, this is why I love the fucking soundboard. We might not be playing League of Legends, but I can absolutely be fucking feral and toxic with the question mark, okay?
Carol?
Just fucking paying him in real life.
Dude, trust me. Every time Carol sees me, she tries to smack the upside out of me.
I mean, yeah.
No, but that's our friendship. Is you make fun of me, I make fun of you. We see each other, we duke it out, we call it a day.
As long as we're not at the gun range, because that deagle...
Bro, that deagle hurt.
Bro, when when one got stuck in the chamber and Alex went to go fucking fix it, and it shot sideways.
I looked at it and I was just like, never again. I'm not shooting this.
Yeah, after that happened, Alex looked at us and he was like, do you guys want to shoot it one more time? We're like, no.
No. Anyway.
It's wild. It's so wild. The M4 shoots so much nicer.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Man, these games don't have any of the realistic recoil.
I mean, Valorant and CS technically.
No, those recoils aren't correct.
I guess. I guess.
I guess.
I guess. You know what?
What?
My relationships with movies, I have way too many I still need to watch.
Bro, same. But I'm also really not a movie person.
Yeah, that's why you join the Discord, and then you just give me a list of movies you want to watch, and then we just sit and watch it. And if you want, we can even have a podcast about that goddamn movie. And I'm thinking we invite everybody who is listening or tuning in that we actually start doing movie nights.
Dude, I'm so down for movie nights. Considering you'll actually have a Saturday, Sunday off.
I have Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday off.
Fuck. You're right.
I still work 4 days a week. I still work full time.
Shut up. I knew that. I'm not stupid.
It's so funny. I told my mom I dropped down to 4 days, and she's like, "Okay, I'm getting you a remote job." Bitch!
Hey, can your mom set me up with a remote job?
It'll probably be in coding.
Fuck. I
That's what
chat
I said.
GPT.
That's what I said. Encoding at home? Fuck, man. I have my computer. Okay, let's get to work. Fucking crack open a Monster, iced coffee, extra base, 2 shots of Red Bull, fucking an entire ounce of weed.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me 24 hours and I'll fucking do anything you want me to do.
Hey, yo, on God, just like that.
Not like that. Avocados.
I remember you said just like that. Anyways. Yeah, tough crowd. Alrighty. Well, I'm out of here then.
With that being said,
Get me the fuck out of here. Get me the hell out of Dodge.
we'll post details in the description of the Discord invite for those who would like to join. And I think Ronit and I will figure out and we will discuss when we would like to have the movie nights. Maybe we'll have a poll in the announcements.
True. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining and tuning in. We see you tomorrow with what? Do we have an idea for tomorrow's topic, or just go with the flow, I guess?
What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
You're uploading this video on a Thursday, and we're recording on a Thursday for a Friday. So, what is the video for Friday?
Oh, fuck. You right. Figure that shit out tomorrow when I'm done being an idiot. And I'll text you about it.
Fuck, I love that sound. I wish I had a phone button that I can just play this sound at work to everybody who fucking doesn't stop talking to me, or just even just this sound.
I'm sure you can use.
Do you guys have Staples in the US?
Yeah.
Do you remember that was easy button?
Yeah.
That was easy. Yeah, that's what I need.
You know what I need?
I knew you were gonna do it.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace!
I really think we need an outro.
Yeah, that is our outro.
Bruh.
But Hey!